Alright, welcome back everybody to episode 3 of the Random Retro Review. Today we are playing Duel Masters Senpai Legends. So let's just get into it. Alright guys, so this game, I'm gonna spare you this. This game is kind of bad. Like, I mean, it might be okay for a Duel Masters game, but it's not a very good game. I don't have a whole lot of experience with Duel Masters. It sort of came on the scene when I wasn't really into, like, you know, this kind of stuff. So I didn't really get into it, and I don't know a whole lot about it. It's apparently a manga and an anime and a trading card game based on a trading card game. Like, the trading card game's not based on a trading card game, but the manga and the anime are based on a trading card game. So yeah, this game it had an RPG elements with trading card game elements, and that sounds like it would be cool, but it was actually really bad because trading card games are fun in video game format because they don't typically, like, they're focused on just playing the card game. This added like an RPG element, so it was kind of like Pokemon, where you have to like run around the world and there's like random encounters and trainers and all this stuff, but you have to do, instead of like Pokemon battles, which take a few minutes, these have card game battles, like card battles, duels, whatever they're called, and they last like 10 plus minutes. And that's where this game sort of falls apart, is the fact that every time you duel somebody, it takes at least 10 minutes to go through the battle. Like, the card game itself isn't terrible. It's a little bit weird because it has like elements of, you get your hand and you have like creatures or spell cards, and you can either use your cards. You have to you pick one card each turn to put in your mana pool, and it becomes mana of that color because there's different colored cards. And then you use that, you have to tap that mana to sort of summon creatures onto the field. And then you use those creatures to attack either your opponent's creatures, your opponent's shields, or your opponent themselves. And the only way to attack your opponent themselves is to destroy all their shields. And once you attack your opponent, then you win, regardless of how many creatures they have on the field. So it's, I don't know, it's not too bad of a like card game, it seems, but yeah, like I said, it's a card game, and it takes 10 minutes per battle, and you're constantly there's like a million battles you got to do constantly. The story for this is a little weird because so it's your birthday and you get this card that was your grandfather's as a gift, and during the night some guy breaks into your house and steals this card. So instead of your parents just like calling the police and having the police handle it, they're like, hey, go to this town like a million miles away. It's not that far, but like, go to this town and find this detective and then have him find your card for you. And it's like, what? Why would you have like a 10-year-old kid do this? Like, I get it, it's for story, but it's the stupidest story ever. I don't know. I didn't play very long before I just gave up. It was too grindy for no reason at all. All right, but yeah, that's it for this thing. Like I said, it's a bad one, and I couldn't make any kind of decent content out of it at all. All right, guys, because we got such a terrible game to start with, and I'm a little bit late putting this video out, I decided to do a second game, and the game that popped up randomly, surprisingly, is Mobile Fighter G Gundam for the Super Nintendo. Now this game, I'm real excited this game popped up because I'm a big fan of Gundam. Although it is a fighting game, like most Gundam games, it is a fighting game, and I'm very bad at fighting games. But G Gundam is a standalone series in the Gundam saga, I guess, where space colonies represented by they represent countries like Neo China, Neo France, Neo Russia, etc. Instead of fighting wars against each other, they decided to every 4 years they send down a Gundam with a pilot to battle it out, and sort of like the last man standing. That country gets to sort of govern all the other countries for the next 4 years. So let's get into it. So Chibody Crockett, I believe his name is the American, and I like that he his Gundam has a football helmet on his head. I did play this game a long time ago. Oh, we're fighting at a football stadium too. Oh. But I was not a big fan of this series. It aired in America after Gundam Wing. Gundam Wing was the first series of Gundam to make its way to the United States, I believe. And you know, that's what got me, and I'm sure a lot of people, into the Gundam saga, or the Gundam franchise. But sorry, it's hard to fight and talk at the same time because I'm real bad at fighting games. Because I try not to like mash or cheese my way through it, but like, you know, I kind of have to sometimes. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So this aired in America. This series came before Gundam Wing, but it didn't air in America until after Gundam Wing, and I watched it. I don't think that I liked it too much. It was too far from like the normal Gundam formula, because the Gundam formula is basically like, just, you know, it's all about war and how like war kind of like messes a lot of stuff up, and it's just, war is just kind of bad. But this one sort of deviated from that. It's still themed around war, kind of, right? I mean, they've sort of abolished wars by having just these like battle royale things, I guess you could call them, to sort of determine the leader, which is nice. You know, it's nice. That's a nice thing. Nice. Oh, I'm gonna lose. Yeah, that's right. One more. Yeah, there we go. But it was like, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't watched it. I watched it once when it first aired, and I was like 15. But I don't even know if that's how old I was. I can't remember. So long ago. But I haven't watched it since, and I might go back and try to watch it again just to see. Because I remember, like, I tried to watch Gundam Wing again. Gundam Wing, I loved Gundam Wing growing up. I think I had to have been younger than 15. Because, let's see, Gundam Wing came out in 2000, I believe. Maybe, I don't know. But I was such a huge fan of Gundam Wing as a kid. But now I've tried to go back and watch it again, and it's not terrible, but it's just it's not, it's kind of hard to watch, like. Anyway, back to the fight. I actually kind of think I'm just gonna try to cheese my way. Oh jeez, look at the Eiffel Tower in the background. That's the ravages of war. The whole city looks fine. Oh my, this guy is kicking my butt. Come on, man. Back off. Give me... Alright. What? Baloney. I guess that bridge in the background, if you can see it, just looks a little broken or something. Everything else looks fine except for that one little bridge and the Eiffel Tower. Somehow it looks like it started melting or something. I don't know what that is. The ravages of war. This is why these Gundams do what they do. What are we fighting anyway? Is this just some street? Come here. Oh, you piece of... Come here. This guy's like tough. He's got such reach. I can't get in. Stop blocking. Get him. Yeah, that does like so much damage. Just keep hitting him with that. No, I said keep hitting him with that. What are you doing? Sit down. Ugh. Trying to like crouch and kick him because that's like the cheapest way I can think of to beat him. There we go. Oh no. Shining finger. No! He did do the shining finger. Bum 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 bum. Alright, so it's probably a good place to stop here. Otherwise this is gonna be a little too long. But yeah, thanks for watching. Sorry it was so late coming out. I've been having a weird few days. Have not been up to... I did record on Wednesday like I normally do, but I wasn't feeling well, and then because the game was like, because it was Duel Masters and it was like a really bad game, I just like had no motivation. And I even like I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you next week on time, I promise. You know, YouTube stuff, all that good stuff, and we'll see you next week.